Do you know what a bounty hunter is?
You kill people, and they give you a reward.
Better they are, bigger the reward.
First of all, Walter, congratulations on the ensemble nomination for Lincoln and everything else. I mean, you've been in a lot of great pictures lately, so it's good to see you continuing your craft.
Thank you so much.
Now, you're from Birmingham, Alabama.
I was born in Birmingham. I grew up in Georgia.
Not much better
Yeah.
as far as like
Right.
as far as the times and race relations and everything
Right.
else. So, I got an interesting question for you. Django stands apart. It's like one of the few
Right.
movies that deal with slavery and that. Why do you think America has had such a hard time putting slavery on screen?
Why do I think America's had a hard time putting slavery on screen? You know, I think sometimes people aren't willing to look at themselves in the mirror, you know, and open the closet on and expose all the bones that are hidden, you know. But movies have come out that have dealt with this, and they've been seminal, and I think that they have affected quite a few people along the way. I don't think that this is the two movies that came out this year, Lincoln and Django, are going to be, nor should they be, the last in educating the populace on the atrocities that were committed against African Americans in this country. And there will be another filmmaker that will tell the same thing. You know, I think a lot of movies, actually, I disagree with you, have actually touched on this subject. You know, I did a movie for Spike Lee that was about Buffalo soldiers in World War II, and it was you know, it was an unbelievable experience.
Right.
You know, I think a lot of people for a long time have been speaking about this. I don't think that anyone has done it in quite this way before.
Right. Right.
You know, and I think that that's to be celebrated. I think that exploring white America's worst nightmare during slavery in this country is something that needed to be said. You know, it's looking at the atrocities in a different way, and it allows you to laugh at them.
Right.
In addition to seeing up close and personal the violence perpetrated against blacks in this country.
Y'all ain't gonna make it out alive.
Anyone bring any extra bags?
No, nobody brought an extra bag.
I'm just asking.
Now, I know you just mentioned the America at St. Anna picture that you was a part of, and
Yeah.
I know you worked with Spielberg and Cowboys and Aliens, and now with Quentin Tarantino. What, as an actor, what do you get from these different great directors that you work with? Do they build your craft also? Like after you leave a set of working on one of these films, do you?
You're never the same, mate. You know, you're never the same, and it's the filmmaker, and it's the other actors that you're around. It's seeing what they do. It's getting to a place so much, you know, so often, man. I mean, I've been around. I've been doing this for a very long time, you know, and earlier in my career, I think as for all of us, when we're younger, we spend so much time with insecurity and with fear and with anxiety in situations that we experience socially, or we experience in our occupation, and it's a lot of wasted time that could be spent on creativity. But I think it's a very important portal to go through, and I've gotten to the place now in my career where I enjoy the process so much that I'm able to look the people that I'm working with in the eye and really listen to what it is that they're saying. And for me, that's I'm so grateful that I've been able to work long enough to get to that place and to participate in movies that and work with filmmakers that I think will stand the test of time. I think we'll be talking about Quentin Tarantino for as long as they're making movies.
Okay.
And the same thing with Spike Lee, and the same thing with Steven Spielberg, and the same thing with a lot of the other greats that are working now.
And the same thing with you. You'll be in a lot of more great pictures, and we'll keep on watching.
Hey,
so
thanks, man.
I'll be rooting for you.
Thanks for saying it,
Thank
man.
you, sir.